Hola a todos, welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. We're gonna keep going from the last mission. We just helped out I guess we didn't help anybody out. We kind of did it ourselves. Get the weapons. But we also did get these new boots that lets us double jump.
Middle and lower management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower managers, who pass that work on down to the bottom rungers. The bottom rungers work just hard enough so they won't get their contracts canceled by the lower managers, who are fine with it as long as they get their bonuses signed off.
It all sounds so pointless and horrible.
It gets results. We're here, aren't we?
Yeah, I forget that we have, like, former protectorate and now converted to
Hello, and
Auntie's
goodbye.
choice. Goodbye. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, is that we're gonna go in here and see if the person who runs this greenhouse is doing illegal activity. Well, this is nice.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up, doing the work of at least 3 lackeys, or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation.
Would-be consumer.
Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
This looks like a lot of work to just do in here.
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Security things you're up to more than growing plans. Care to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
I'm trying to figure out why it's to work here if you've got better things going on.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Oh, I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So, you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
That's wild. I'm curious, what is all this for?
Really?
Whoops.
Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't? I know a slew of folks
Hit the
missing
wrong
pieces of themselves who disagree. All because they weren't bright enough to mind their own business.
All right,
Quite the
what's this
setup,
for?
ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they
So
all
it's like
only have
genetically
one
modified
job,
versus
so they have the time
organic.
to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn
And by
lucky
genetically
crabble
modified, they're like
copulators.
genetically modified. So then what do you use it for?
Mostly some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, pack. Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much.
Investigate the greenhouse. And then investigate her as well. So let's see, we got some mock apples right there. It's probably meaning to like go into her office, right? To find some of the juicy details of how she's running operations. I mean, everything out here seems pretty legit. Wait, she doesn't have an office in here. I figured she would have. So what's next? Optional. You should look for more information on her. How do I do that? Because this is the end of the building? I really love that right there in the top. Hold up, we can actually jump up here. But there's nothing of value. I thought like this area would have been a door to it, like an extended part of the building. How do I find out more about you, man? I'll take your mock apples. Alright, maybe you walk around outside, but I want to see. It seems like there's a chest right here. Oh, nothing. Also, I didn't mean to go into your pond right there in the middle. Sorry. How do I find info on her then? Does she have like a little home or something outside? What the heck was those noises? Oh yeah! Is this it? No. Gosh, we have a lot more bullets for their pistols, so let's just keep this out. Oh. This seems like it's connected to maybe that building over there, this home. Anybody in here? Guys, come inside. We gotta close the door. I'll do that then with you guys outside. It's Emmeline Galloway's. Or Emmeline, I don't know how you pronounce it. I like the sound of Emmeline, but I might be wrong. Well, we found it. I can't believe this is actually her home. Play stupid games from her. I've begun my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is worse, well, even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort. Okay. Crimes and market disruption. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up on dozens of related crimes, including market disruption, unconscionable shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Still, at least they're all accounted for. Okay. Yeah, term records, we've wrapped a lot of it. Okay, so there's some stuff going on. Wait, was that all? We're gonna steal your bits now, lady. And your... Nah, your bit's not really of value. I'm gonna take your bypass shunt. Nah, I'm okay without that too. Yeah, I'm okay without that too. Alright, homies. Leave her door open too. Let the sprats go in there. No, I'm kidding. They closed it, yeah. They're good like that. Alright, so now let's go back and confront her.
Settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle? You can thrive.
Hey lady!
You're back. Why?
I just read her terminal and how you're involved in a lot more than just this greenhouse.
But
I hit the wrong option.
They all only have one job, so they have the time
Yeah,
to
her
indulge in
terminal
all
made it
those
seem like
sorts
you're
of
burning the
archaic
candle at both
whimsies.
ends
Damn
and
lucky.
in the middle.
You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliant snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. So,
Right.
why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance.
Let's just say I'm naturally curious.
Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it? You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making
my
a few
gosh.
bits?
Obviously, I'm always on the hunt for exciting opportunities. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, absolutely.
Your
not,
jib is
obviously.
exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants,
Another
information
faction.
brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Yeah, we started messages. I know what happens to people who we work with.
Ha, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture.
All right, make her pitch.
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no... And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's
scrub
terminal
any
and
Spectrum
scrub any spec...
vodka
It's
from
already
their
been
ledgers.
resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it,
So why should
and
I
I
care
get you
about
some
Sub
bits?
Rosa's friendship?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia.
Alright,
Odds
so that
are,
helps
at
me
some
now
point,
to know what this
you're
faction
going
is
to need
about.
something you just can't get legally. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of it. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects.
And what if I get caught?
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the rest.
Okay. All right, then I'll be back when it's done.
And I'll be waiting.
Can I
Hello
keep talking
again.
to her or no?
You get that inventory issue sorted?
No. All right. Gain access to Officer Cardosa's terminal. Is that actually the mission we're doing? Yes. Okay, because I don't want to actually go back to the the opposite side of the world, of the planet, and then realize once I'm there that we're actually helping out Niles.
Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement.
Yeah. Alright, homie. We'll come back to you eventually, because I think you're also a character that we can talk to. I think we made it. I like to look at the grass. That's a weird looking ship. Looks like a toad.
Introducing Auntie's new
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
Now that you mention it, I could use some new accoutrements.
If you're not with a specific division, I'm supposed to take down a name before offering my wares. I'll just make it up for expediency's sake. All bits. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Alrighty. I've a private matter to discuss with you. Just so you know, some workers at Spire Grove got stuck in a harvester, but I fixed it. Yeah.
Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to... What do you need this time?
Let's see. Just to admire the drop ships, they're really nice.
Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than night. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off
The
piloting
death
one
rate
of those
amongst
beauties.
drop ship pilots is just that. It's statistically significant and you're better off.
You got your wires crossed. Dropship piloting's one of the safest jobs in Auntie's choice, according to Auntie's survey on career safety. Right. And anyway, I don't recall...
Alright. Hold on, let me save game because I want to ask her about if I can peek her terminal. And I'm not sure if that is going to do something bad. And I know some of you have an opinion about don't save the game, just do it because it ruins the experience knowing that you have a backup, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but also, I want to play this game how I want to. And if I
Business is
get an outcome I
always
don't
good
like,
when a
I
war's
have
on.
the opportunity to go
What do you
back.
need this time?
Let me look at your terminal.
Now, there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock... Wait one rat-gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this?
Oh, why do you ask?
She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence if it didn't feel so much like conspiracy. I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there?
Terrible man-eating ones that'll put the fear of foliage into every protectorate farmer. Yeah, sure.
All the while, I thought they were growing healthy little comestibles. They were planting this. All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds, or in this case, grows. Key card to access the terminals, right here on the boxes beside me. Feel free to nab it.
Alright, thanks. The box is beside you. Boom. Your steel charged machine pistol. Here, Niles, close the door. Oh. Let's do that anyways. It's like she can't see us anyways in that corner. Display current inventory. Adjust total anti-fizzo spectrum vodka. Zero cases. Alright, return. Exit.
Knew you'd be back. What do you
Thanks,
need
lady.
this time?
Never mind. I thought I was gonna be able to talk to you once more, but alright, let's leave. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to, I guess it is pronounced Emmeline, so let's go back to her. Alrighty, Emmeline, we're back. What have you got for us now?
Hello
I guess
again. You get that inventory
yeah, what do you got for us?
issue
I'm gonna say
sorted?
because we got you something, but we really just reset the thing in the computer, so not really something physical.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Oh, my face. Oh, come on. Oh, that's why. I have to delete those later off my phone, but it's okay. We're doing something else right now. Sorry. Okay, so it seems like we finished that mission now. Thanks, my
Just
lady.
keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Okay. I like how she has apples just outside. So now
Why
we're
do you
free to
corporate folks do all
explore.
the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money so we can buy things.
Okay. Then once you buy the things you want, why do you keep working?
So we can make more money and buy more things. This isn't that complicated.
I like how those two gals have been having like such like real conversations. Like if this was actually like a thing in real life, the conversations they're having is something that I would legit be wanting to see. Like it may seem a bit like funny, you know, like, oh, why does she believe that way? But thinking about it, like if it were actually happening, it'd be kind of interesting to see how they would actually communicate with each other and explain why they do the things and the way they do it. Milverstein's private locker. Oh, Milverstreet's. It's not Milverstein. Alright, so whose computer is this? Property of DB Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiery, and President of Promotional Material. Alright, I'm not gonna read all that. To the simulation. To Dr. Ethel Tinsley. While harboring these thoughts, given time most likely make yourself useful to Auntie's choice. If all this fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I'm sure you'll find the feelings of inadequacy melt away. I want to
How
keep
do you protectorate folks
exploring.
feel about all these little rifts? Auntie insists they're the next big money-making opportunity. But between you and me, I don't buy it.
We're told again and again that the rifts are merely a natural phenomenon, just cogs in the machinery of the universe, as we all are.
Yeah, I don't buy that either.
Okay, so Auntie's choice, they seem to let their people know, that faction seems to let the people know that rifts are man-made, that they can be man-made, while the Protectorate fed their people into the belief that they happen naturally. And clearly we saw it being man-made because we got pretty much blown up by one and was the reason why we were frozen for 10 years. Okay, so we're gonna keep going through each of the buildings before we advance to the main story, because again, I want to figure out, you know, I like doing this in the first game. Let's go into each of these like cities, because there's gonna be more planets we visit. I like going to each of these cities, each of these planets, and just knowing everything I can about them, because it really makes it like a special experience in the
See
game.
anything you like?
I saw something I want to steal, but you're here, Arthur, so I can't.
Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or
Your
was
pitch
it crunch?
needs a little work, but thanks for the welcome.
Of course. Though I must also apologize for my inappropriate courtesy a moment ago. Hey, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
I want your outfit, Arthur. I like that.
I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin.
So as he was saying all these things in my mind, I was like creating this other, or thinking about this other, you know, like situation or something that could happen. This side of the planet, they're also in the belief, like how those two gals were talking, these people from Auntie's Choice, they have the belief that they came here to liberate the planet from the Protectorate. So now I'm curious if this entire town, I think it's been made clear that this town is all for Auntie's Choice, or Auntie Cleo. So I'm wondering if we're gonna visit another like settlement in this planet that is like loyalist to the Protectorate, so we can see their side of the story. Because I'm interested to see the perspective if whether Auntie's Choice really did come to liberate them, or did Auntie's Choice come here to colonize this area, you know, and I don't know. But I want to know the other side of the story as well. So what's the problem?
Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either.
Can you put in a request for new merchandise? Yeah, because he's saying the same things over and over again.
Discourteous by asking. I still sometimes forget this isn't the Protectorate. Maybe I will put it. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
There's some expensive stuff lying
Thanks for
around.
noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success.
Do you hear gnawing from the back room? I bet it's Sprats.
Sprats again. Must be it. No sign of them Sprats, thank law.
Oh my gosh.
Be there in a moment.
We really used that as an opportunity to steal from him. That was all the expensive materials. That was actually kind of funny. Oh gosh. Alright, so that's the helmet we got. How is this different from this? They're not. So I'm gonna wear this now because I actually like the look of it. Gosh, this helmet will help me do some damage from far away. So it just increases our magazine size. Base health, yeah. Let's look to what we have.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sure thing. When you say, I think I'm.
Alright, thanks, homie. Now I'm lost. My wife just texted me. Oh, she called me, so hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. I just had to call her back real quick. So let's go into this building. I don't remember what I was saying before, but I want to continue. Oh, this is the mission building. We almost just went through there. I want to explore more of these areas first, these other buildings, to just meet new people. What happened here?
Do me a kindness and mosey on.
Oh my gosh, a firing squad happened here. For sure, like a public execution.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
So we got this building next. What is this? The medics? Biomass? No, this is a bar.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries. And sometimes their names.
I like her hat. I mean her hair.
Must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making progress in my manual labors.
Okay, homie. The intoxicant facilitator
Welcome
Cole.
to the name pending saloon.
Dang, I like
Purveyor
her
of
look.
spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I like her red eyeshadow. Welcome to the name pending saloon. I didn't hear that at first. I'm looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. But between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Auntie's employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town? Yeah, so
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
who's in charge about Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
That's what happened inside. Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces.
So there
We
are
have a small
two
contingent
different
of troops bivouac
like
nearby.
settlements here.
Forward Operating Base, they call it.
So that's kind of neat to know now. So we'll be able to see the other side of this story here, whether one side is legitimately, gosh, being liberated, or if one side is colonizing and spreading their ideals to people that, I don't know, to people that don't deserve it. So Haas
You're
onto
asking
Cleo's.
me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied. They merged, rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer
my
clear of
question, I feel
corporate
like I know
intrigue.
everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Don't have much. Being an Earth agent isn't like on Commander Zane and Buddy. I was frozen in space for the last 9 years. I've always liked doing that one.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
I told her my real
That
story.
is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure, yeah, what do you got?
At present, my top favorites are 1, the Drunken Haggler, 2, Accessories,
Please let me choose.
3,
Please let me choose.
Absinthe-Minded, 4, the Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
The Drunken Haggler.
Well, that's what we'll call it then.
Yes.
I'll tell
I
future
was
business
hoping-
partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
I suppose point 18. Alright, let's do 3.
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of who we... All right.
Alright, thanks for helping me out here, lady. Can I talk to Valerie
Injuries
too?
detected. Please see. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Alright, I'm gonna do this conversation with Val. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys really want to see a lot of this dialogue stuff. So I'm just gonna pause it here and then I'll give you a recap of what I learned from Val, so that way you guys don't have to go through it all. If you want to hear the stories, let me know in the comments too. But for this, for the meantime, I'm just gonna tell you guys the recap at the end. So with Valerie, there wasn't really much to learn from her. She just told us that, so we asked her how she feels about all of this now, you know, what's going on. She said that she can't really think about that because, oh my god. If he does, that'd be crazy. If Chandra buys that, that'd be insane. But what Valerie's saying is that her logic unit only lets her think back to the mission at what was it called? Mission Point, whatever. Horizon Point. Only lets her think back to that.
When you're ready for me, Doc.
Oh gosh.
I'll be over here.
Why is he in a green suit?
Definitely not in excruciating pain.
The receptionist?
Please, limit all respiratory fits of coughing, choking, and or wheezing to under 10 seconds.
Oh, this poster.
Our air filters, thank you.
Live a life that's larger and more daring. Auntie Choice. With Auntie's Choice.
Consume in peace and we won't have a problem.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stinks.
Let's see if Val can do anything for this dude.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Not
reassurances, you say?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one.
Oh gosh.
Funny world, ain't it?
That's a lot of blood would happen.
I
Yeah.
was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck.
I forgot that
Again,
they want to
it was all
charge
going
for how
fine
much
until the
ammo
damn thing
you
blasts
use.
me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How did you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What's this about a forward operating base?
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOBs are our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Nice, we got a legend now that we're gonna go see. Given your track record with drones, I'd avoid live enemies. You should stay in Fairfield. Yeah.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Attacks and rogue drones, what's going around? What's going right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
No, take a look at your armor closely.
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
If it makes you feel better, we can pretend the answer is yes.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit.
Okay. Sorry, I can't be felt.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
But you're here to see the doctors and not letting someone else solve the problem. That's right. You have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping.
All right.
I'd say welcome. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the line. Surely do.
You got so much blood.
Heck, but I shouldn't complain. Others have it worse than me.
Hold on, where's the doc in here then?
I must ask you to hold still.
Dr. Barnes? Can I talk to you?
No time to conversate.
Oh, Lord. So we're not going to steal any of the doctor's medical stuff. All right, Dr. Barnes, what do you got?
My liver ain't the lily kind.
I'm just itchy.
Tell it to me straight, Doc.
My,
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Shame to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
I could help cover some of the cost. What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated?
A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Way to speed things up.
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Alright. I say, can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot... No. Was there anything else?
I'm a hurricane. Take a look at me. I see Auntie's Choice here, but do you get many expert type for it coming in for treatment?
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally.
Oh my gosh.
In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache.
Alright. It seems like we can't help out with the process here. So I think we're clear now with the medical bay. I think think we've explored the majority of these buildings
Oh,
now.
my manager, a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. And I said, I am commonplace,
Alright, whose
consumable item.
home is this?
Management disagreed.
So you've just been liberated, what now? Oh, here's some good, maybe propaganda to read. Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many choices? Or too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help you make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's prosperity, persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient, use your newfound freedoms to ensure destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping is time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice.
Unpaid leave, they said. Can't go to work. Purportedly still employed, so here I am.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's
Alright, I think we've gone through all these buildings now. Auntie's Choice Replenishment Officer. Whoops. I think that's the... Oh no, this is the greenhouse. I don't know what this is in right here. Let's mark that as a waypoint. Can we see the waypoint? I mean, I see it on the radar, but I would like to see it, like, physically, like how that waypoint can be seen. I want to see the one I set up, too. Alrighty, we're almost done exploring the entire town, then. Yeah, there's the greenhouse. Let's see if we can enter these houses.
Whether it's an orifice or a face,
I'm trying a flashlight. Alright, so it seems like this house is locked up. No entrance to the top. Nope. What? I actually lost health with that drop. That's ridiculous. This place seems to be popping off. We'll go back to the map now and remove the waypoint. Oh, this is a house. Fairfield Private Terminal. Welcome, Sentinel Lorenz. Contingencies. I confess I did not think a cellar would be much use when I first moved into this house. Imagining a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield of all places seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I've even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island should the worst come to pass. My resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, but having somewhere safe to fall back to prove valuable. Administer code. Twice this week I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. Requires items for the paper. Return. Exit. So locate. Wait, what? I started a new mission? The mystifying case of the Midnight Marauder. Ooh! There is a marauder here? Found a terminal that described a hidden area beneath the house in Fairfield that might be worth investigating. Where? So under the house we go. Let's turn on the flashlight. How did it go underneath? Not here. Not there. Warren L. Warren is his name.
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Sneak up on a man like that.
Good way to
Between
earn a
two of
bullet
us,
betwixt
I
the
wager
eyes.
I'm the faster draw.
No, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
What does that
Look,
mean?
I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few... It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emily, but happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner,
Could be they hiding
he'd up
in
and vanished.
these houses.
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess. Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just...
So we're gonna help this guy out too, but hold on, I gotta do this mission first. Oh, here we go. So he was part of this mission too. LPO Warren suspects the culprit stealing from the greenhouse must be somewhere nearby. Search for clues. Locate a code to unlock administration controls. So last place on the fridge. Regal tarts. Can I eat these now? Eat. Trigger. I think I actually learned somewhere that sleeping would help us like get health, but I guess not anymore. Oh, there it is. What looks to be a terminal administrator's code has been written onto the scrap of paper. So I found it. Unseal cellar. Process complete. The exterior entrance to the cellar is now accessible. Alrighty. So now where's the entrance to the cellar? I didn't see any door when I was out here before. Search the area. I'm gonna get stuck. Oh. I was hoping I was gonna just jump up there. What the heck is your cellar? Huh? It does have an upstairs, so maybe... Oh, here we go. But nothing of value is up here, though. No? Where is that? Cellar. Open vendor. Am I seeing things right? The exterior entrance to the cellar is now accessible. You would figure it would be visible. This? No. Oh my gosh, right here, guys. I'm so slow.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered.
Oh gosh,
But what an odd thing to
protectorate.
die for. Apples.
Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Why would you ransack the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on one or two forays.
So they want the organic stuff and not the other stuff. Your hands are shaking and you stink of old salt tuna. You're starving, aren't you? We can kind of tell with the way she looks.
I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time?
Protectorate.
Touch
We're gonna see a little
ain't it?
battle. You should wait upstairs, Trooper. I'm handling this. Alright, yeah.
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Man,
copacetic.
you're not gonna have any shot against me
If
and
this
this guy.
exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
You really are all brainwashed, aren't you? I want to spare you and your troops, Sentinel, but you're giving me no other choice here. Let's go to number 1.
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate
I'm guessing
pet.
that means you also wouldn't consider joining Auntie's choice. Let's go number 2.
This was always going to end in blood.
Ready to take a hit off, Commander.
Oh my
Guess I
god.
had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
I won't judge, tell me, yeah.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Sounds like she was really special to you. Not at all. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all grieve differently. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm...
Yeah, no problem. We'll eat that because we're low on food. Dang, so they were camping it out here. And then the end came to them. We tried, right?
I'm practically a detective now. I wonder what other mysteries around here need solving.
Alright, well, it was nice to see you, Warren. Nice to solve that mission with you. But we're gonna keep moving on our way. You seem very conspicuous. Alright. Before we go in there, bathroom break, so I'll be back, guys. Alrighty, we're back. Quick bathroom break. Let's explore the building. Wait, can I talk to her? No. What about, oh, that's an aisles. Sealed foil. I think this is just a home. Alright. Steal Lily Juan's goodbye? Watch the door for me, guys. I'm gonna... Valerie, you better stay outside, girl.
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer.
I thought that was you talking.
Perhaps
This is her recording.
if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. And at least we shall be together.
So now we're getting some more like the reality checks, you know, what these people here are facing in this area. Whoops. Here we go. Alright, so we've explored. Let's go to the map. these areas. Wait, have I explored this building? I don't think this is one I can actually enter. Oh, yep, I can. I'll just bite my tongue. And I also got these buildings behind us. We got some whatever. I thought someone was just showering. Alrighty. Same thing. Liberation. We won't steal the compass. We'll leave that here. Who are you? Just standing there. We've got a computer in here. Personal subject terminal. Welcome subject DeVries. Augustine DeVries from Supervisor First Class Camarillo. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 6:30 tomorrow. As I am sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant the role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Glory to the Sovereign. Pitchball incident. It is not unheard for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match of pitchball, even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence and sovereign's pride vodka. Fortunately for you, in the short time you have been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries. Your regular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which is reportedly... Someone's arriving. So all subjects to the Protectorate, your invasion armada evaporated the rift anomaly, which is naturally occurring and will causing to fracture the aether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. Rise to the sun. They declare themselves enemies of the Protectorate, but they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony, attests to the true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of the treachery well in advance of the betrayal and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate. So the Order of the Ascendant, the OSI.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Oh, is that it right there? So this is her home. You know what? Let's take her snack cakes. Yeah, we need that. Interesting. So we found out where she's holding up here in Paradise Island. Let's go here. Examine. Another one of Auntie's choice thing. That's just 5 bits. We're not gonna risk ourselves getting caught for 5 bits. Search DeVries' house. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox relay station. The Vox relay is the most heavily guarded Protectorate site in the region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Improve the mission's chance of success by seeking the help of sympathetic parties around the island. Alright, so it seems like we accidentally added to the mission just by looking around. But we'll go there eventually. We're still exploring this area. Paradise Island. Let's go this way. Whoa! Okay, that's her pet. I was about to start coming guns blazing until I saw her standing next to it. Corrosion sock? Is that what it said? How did you domesticate such a beast, lady? Oops. Is there anything actually of worth here in here? Crap. No. So what's the point of having... Oh, maybe that way? Burst light pistol. We've gotten some weapons I haven't even looked at yet, like newer ones. Like this shock machine gun, the charged pistol, the kinetic biomass pistol. I don't really know what gun is for which. Like, I don't know. We won't take it. Like, I don't know which gun would be best for which, I don't know, enemies. Private notes, musings on Raptidons. Well, I've officially gone from chimeric scientist to Raptidon onboarding specialist, but it's not so harsh a change as I feared. These creatures require constant feeding, house training, combat conditioning, and praising in dulcet tones. Yes, but they've also provided me ample opportunity to study their constitution. They've taken well to a salve I developed for wound care. Illustrates calling for his subcutaneous injections again. DB, first I want to thank you for always being kind, and such a great listener. You have been of immense assistance to me in the past few years. So this is Dr. Ethel Tinsley. I write to you today because I admit I'm a bit of a crossroads. Is it reasonable to be among a society for so long yet to feel so separate from it? Try as I might feel to feel one with Auntie's choice. It's as if I'm donning a costume. I wish I didn't feel so. Any advice you have would be much appreciated. So she's not feeling accepted by these folks.
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh,
what the heck are you talking about, lady?
Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Is that the name of an explorer or an astronomer? I think it's an astronomer. Why don't we start with introductions? I'm Frank. Yeah.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful Raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the Raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. Huh. I might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort. And with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like Fairfield has a leadership problem.
Such a thing. I'm sure the minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation.
So we're
I'm
about
unused
to
to the way things are done here, I suppose.
Is.
The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Why can't they see eye to eye?
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow. directly
Tell me
with
about
Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're
domesticating
outfitted
them.
with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I hope this doesn't hurt any of them. Does this program require to give the raps goofy names too? This is Penny Zoo. No wonder Aunties is no worse.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering. Right. Hello? What can I do for you?
They shouldn't have anything of value? No. Okay. So I came here just to know then? Is that the purpose of this area? Just to know that Auntie's Choice domesticates these species? Alright, now we're gonna help you out. So I'm gonna skip to that part, guys, now, so that you don't have to watch me go all the way there, because I think we've explored the whole town. So now we're gonna go reunite Niles and Zubalon. So as we're going through, I see that there's now like a civilization that way. Not a civilization, a settlement that way. And if you don't know where we are right now, guys, because I was skipping through, I just passed like the old watchtower, like the watchtower we went through, like the settlement with the guards, where there really wasn't anything to do there besides just look at the guards. So I just passed that, and now we're going through. I saw. What the? I'm sure my companions would help me out. There's a settlement that way. Oh, let me look at the map. Oh yeah, they're right on the the coast, and then right now we're gonna go up here on the road to go finally unite Niles and Zubalon. But I think we might find some interesting stuff along the way, so I'm not sure if I'll pause it. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be seeing this. If you are, then maybe something good happens. What the heck is up? Protectorate Salvager Blackston. Hold up. We're gonna continue this way. I'm not ignoring you guys, I swear. I'll go back. What the frick? Alright, let's keep going. Now there's like red markers. So there's junior chemistician? Although, are we stepping into enemy territory? Hold on.
What do you mean you're leaving? Ship's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
Like, outside.
What the heck happened? Dangerous enemies. Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too under level to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try getting a few levels before coming back. Oh gosh.
Outside our lab? No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment! Rolling up my sleeves.
Be advised. Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
She just laid him out. Oh my gosh. So we're not high enough level to fight any of those people. So should we be really going this way then? So what's over here? Oh shoot! A Crabble Bullet Claw. This is cool looking. I don't know if I should be going that way right now. Oh gosh, because Niles wants to go over there, but the moment we go over there, we're gonna unleash a whole new plethora of missions. And I guess that's kind of what I said before that I wanted to do, right? Is this birds or people running? Alright, we're gonna keep following this trail then. I'm a bit nervous. But here we go. We're gonna keep venturing into this area. Oh, we hear voices now. West Point. Alright, just know that there's no guard here. Has me a bit worried. The matriarch. Alright, so we made it now to Westport.
Native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously
I hear creatures roaming.
where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even
Dang, this area looks like it was bombed.
like those meddlesome raptidons.
Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Though don't fret.
Who are you?
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Okay, anything that you know about this place that you can share, that is?
Word of the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Alright, so we got the Protectorate here.
Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh?
Yeah, can't say that we
Again,
have.
hate to seem
Alright, so this is Protectorate lands.
Under Protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
What does it say? Be the fingers around the throats of sedition.
Enemies envy our prosperity.
I kind of remember these posters, yeah.
How empty are the lives of anti-subjects that they need to rely on consumerism to find meaning?
Is this... I don't really know what kind of society this would be. They rely heavily on mechanicals, so I do remember that. Something just broke down. Alright, whose home is this? I can't tell if this area is like heavily, I don't know. It seems like they want to give everything out for free and not really. I don't know, because none of this is stealing and everybody lives in the same house. Is my light on still? What did I tell my flashlight's on? Go back in here. It's off. I was walking with it on, I guess, before I saw that it was on. Yeah, they all live in the same home. That's a nice little like change from how it was in Auntie's Choice.
Subject to the most exalted vigilance.
Oh gosh, this is filled with books. Welcome, Marshal Corbin. Remembering Horizon Point? Hey, after the calamity of Horizon Point, the Protectorate needed someone to blame. The Sentinels found me, imprisoned me, interrogated me, and if not for the Vigilant defending me from accusations of desertion, I might have been destined for mental refreshment, of course. Instead, they merely checked my demerits. Thankfully, Frank, true to their word, expunged my record. They didn't just give me a clean slate, they made me pure in the eyes of Central Command. But at what cost? Did they not also make me a liar? No, I have second chance to deserve this unblemished record. I must make good on it. Hey, Corbin! Because we helped him out. In the first episode, I think that was in. We cleared his record, so it seems like he was able to actually have a good, I don't know, a good start, a second start. Doubts. How many years has it been since the disaster, and yet I'm still tormented by questions. The Protectorate is infallible. So, How was Horizon Point breached to begin with? How could a glorious system have come under attack from such chaos? No, these doubts are poison. The sound of a disordered mind. To believe the Protectorate could be better than it was only... I've only had Montelli's clarity. Montelli is under a great deal of pressure, that much obvious. I've known Umberto a long time and I've never seen him so persistently agitated. So cool to see that he survived and he's here somewhere. You scared me there, homeboy. Gosh, everything destroyed here. So they bombed?
Sabotage and or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Alrighty. They just keep breaking down their mechanicals here. It's a bit sad, but now this is a nice home. A Westport subject.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
Oh, shit. Y'all heard that? What was that? Sounded like an animal. Westport broadcast. See, like everything here is just free. Like I'm not even stealing. I hear an animal sword somewhere. This is a nice area. It's like a let them eat cake type of thing.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build new houses. But then, how do I cook the fish?
So he floods their houses on purpose, so that way the fish get new land, new habitat, and then they can get fish because they're everywhere. Oh my gosh. And then she gives the...
Right now, the Paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry again someday, but until then, it's a short swim down to your possessions.
Oh my gosh, hold on, let me take a peek of this again. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh my gosh. So they really did. You can see the settlements here, the houses that they were before. Wow, so all that got flooded. Oh my gosh.
This is all going perfectly according to the paradigm,
I'm not talking to them yet.
Can't wait for it to be going more perfectly.
We're just here to unite Miles and Zebulon. Ticket compact rounds. Welcome, duly authorized subject. Reservoir status. System. So the water is good then? Momentarily contaminated? Oh, so now they can't. I'm about to say, I don't think that's really possible. Oh gosh. Huh. So the water used to be pristine, then it became, I don't know, not good, not healthy to drink, or to bathe in.
Progress, sustain the system,
Serve the sovereigns.
And now with the machinery,
My
it's
favorite is,
again semi.
we must rout all
portable.
disruptive factors and invasive elements.
Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
Oh my gosh. So it seems like the Protectorate isn't doing too good.
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack.
I have to go through those monsters. Looks like I'm going to bring out the marksman rifle. Again, I don't know what any of this is for, why I should even need it. For use by inspect loudspeaker interface. Oh. So I could change what's being broadcasted, is that what that means? Tank.
We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
That's wild. Like, y'all have to live at with each other's in your own homes and blah blah blah.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Hold on, guy. I'll have to come back later. Come on, I tried jumping. So that way I don't have to land hard. If I have to fight one of y'all, I'll fight one of y'all.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
Aren't you going through this way?
Just hope he's here.
Give me those rounds.
Niles. Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Alright, here we go.
Mind been set upon by shadows. I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Standard Niles, introduce me to your friend. Yeah.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
With respect, Dr. Strand, you weren't there. I respect that decision now. At the moment, I act out of concern for Niles. I don't think I like your tone.
I never did perfect my bedside manner. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
We're working together to over Arcadia. A cause I assume you support.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment?
Oh, he's a survivor of that?
When I actually needed you.
We'll let Niles respond.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you like to rethink Niles' offer of help?
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
What was the info they passed along? Okay.
It has to do with the location of a vault rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
Alright, let's see. If Niles is in, we're in.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Alright, I haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet, so it might take a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console.
Alright, there's one question before I go. I'll be quick.
I'll answer what I can.
How did the Protectorate doctor end up turning rebel fighter?
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct, and she was taken. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small.
How about your stint in the mental
Stop
refreshment?
there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me.
Alright, we can talk
Please,
about your
the
neighbors.
CRABS? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
By neighbors, I was referring to Westport.
Of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now...
Rescue the subversives and acquire... What did I say? Cipher? I didn't see that before I left. Before the thing left.
Always put your hands on other people's things.
Yeah, I'm glad you're the first one to point it out. Because yes, I do. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, the Crabbles. So let's go back to the quests. Feel free to get them and get the cipher before they're shipped off to off-world to be interrogated by the consul. Of sympathetic parties around. Alright, so we have to find people then to help us do that. So I'm going to save the game here because I don't want to do something like other missions and then know that they were taken. Because if they get taken to where they need to be to get interrogated, then I'll just load up the save file and try my best to help them out. Crap, there's something. Alright, close the door. Guys, I'm scared. Sprat and the rat.
Typical predicament for an anti-bot
What is
runner
this
like
sprat
me.
and the trap?
Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Mother load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprint race. Just didn't account for all these CRABS. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, the CRABS skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea.
Oh, we're getting shot.
Great idea.
Commander, watch him!
Emergency protocols ready.
Crap.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Valerie. just get ourselves in a bad spot with the Protectorate? Oh my gosh, Niles are on fire. We're in combat. Oh my gosh, that crab thing is still...
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
I appreciate y'all. Here, we're gonna run to the top, guys. Nice. I didn't realize this was a spot available. Oh, we made it. Alright, let's... Whoops. Get out of this computer.
I was sad for a moment because my house.
Gosh. Okay. I still don't know what we gotta do. I'm lost now. But hold on, let me go back to the codex. Marcos is red. We gotta go now. Let's go to the region. Maybe this way. So we'll fast travel. Now, I don't know that we could fast travel, but we can fast travel. Remembering the Sovereign's family, may they rest in perfection. Subjects, prepare to bow your heads. I think I read this one already. Mornings, we approach the 10th anniversary. Yeah, that's wild that they died. The matriarch's own blood to the rift, a naturally occurring phenomenon and no cause for concern. That part is wild to me. But yeah, when you go see what that one dude was doing by the, like the container that was seeming to like throw fumes. So yeah. So spawn back. Where? Oh, over there. That container over there. There's like a guy standing next to it. Let's reload our gun again. I hear those creatures still. Let's see what this homie has to say. Because let's look at this again. We went to Westport. Yeah, we still haven't gone over there yet. So it seems like this is the entire region that we'll be exploring. So we got this settlement, maybe. This settlement. The landing pad that we first landed to. We're about to go to this one. And we've got this big one. And then maybe this is another one. But we'll find out as we keep exploring. I don't know what that mist is, and I'm kind of scared to go in it.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Can't say I have. What are you looking for them?
Westport stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto mechanicals. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What are you exactly trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it.
Such is the way of the war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of... But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
What was this convoy mechs headed?
I missed my guess. This looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
Not.
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center. Hence my need to scavenge.
All these damage
no.
attacks.
The bombs certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these, which has made sorting out where to begin nor the troopers who should have been escorting this.
Perhaps
their bodies?
The escort turned traitor and set the bombs themselves. Could they have been killed by wild creatures and dragged off?
The only species in these parts that would pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be... But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand.
Then it must have been some new horde deployed by Aunties. mean the same automechs, which you're desperately trying to find replacement parts for?
Well, yes, they're one and the same. Ah, I see your point there. Not so easy to cull crab. Likewise. And please inform. There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
So looking for just some random parts, dude, or what? These uranium tanks appear to be intact despite the damage they've suffered. There should be enough uranium inside to create several uranium grenades. But I'm too dumb for that right now. Defensive plates. Shock rod.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. It's warped.
So this is still part of West Point that was back there then. Now we're heading south. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize this was a Crabbo dead. I would have ran head on into it. It's a beautiful rock. Alrighty, I'm kind of scared to see what we're gonna find. Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Oh, let's see if they let us in here. Missy and Cade. So let's see what they have to say to us.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Just passing through. What's this place anyway?
Oh, jeez. Weren't you? And if you weren't already aware of us, I'm guessing you have smart. Don't even try getting through this checkpoint.
Can I talk to you? Nope. Alright, so you're telling me I can't sneak around? Let's try to find a way in. What is that all over there? Have I been there already? No, that's the travel pad. Or the launch pad that we went there. Alright, seems like we're gonna be finding something. Ooh, was it exhuming there? Is that a word? I don't know. Some nasty gas. Oh, is this uranium into the ocean? Come on, guys. Something walking in these areas? I mean, in the pipes? Oh, crap. No way we died with this uranium. What time is it right now? Is uranium? Oh, it doesn't tell me the time. Let's load up this autosave. Does uranium kills me that fast? That's insane. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that I was going to die immediately with being exposed to it.
Warped. Just like everything else.
So it brought me back to this dude to save. Alright, so now that we know that there really isn't nothing of value here. Hold up, did I get the plates at least? There was the armor plates, something like that. Defensive plates, yeah, we'll take that. Gosh, so going to this uranium... Wait, but going that way, it would at least unlock it for me to fast travel later on. So we'll make the way there, but now that we know there's nothing of value, we can just get there and then head straight back the moment we unlock the area. Oh gosh, I thought it paused. Is it not working anymore? Alright, so now we go back. But when I was referring to not working anymore, I was just meaning that like I have this like stream deck thing now that I have controls to, so I have a button that just pauses my recordings. Let's see. I guess the next big thing to do would be Let me go to the missions we've got. Whoops, journal. Hide those. Next big thing we've got is this. And then we've talked to a lot of people there. So I think it'd be worth now going. I don't know. I want to explore south because and we still have this entire section there too. Gosh, I just don't want to. I don't want to leave any settlements out. Is the thing. Oh Lord. I guess let's go to Westport because I want to do missions there to get to know the area a little bit more before we advance. And maybe this is how we build relationships, like that one set, like the one mission set that I need to do. And in order to make it, like, I don't know, to increase the success rate to the mission, maybe we got to go there to build, to make some new friendships. So we made it back to Westport. And let's go to the second story.
All inhabitants are declared
outside
due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Let's talk to
The
Carlton.
matriarch appeared right out of the aether, just
with
as
his
I
mouth.
imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are... Cut me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, thus... That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrott.
Alright, so what do you gotta do? There's a purple stain all around her mouth. What is that?
Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
Even to someone completely unobservant, that was remarkably unconvincing.
Hey, you are every bit you seem, yes? It's widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed of... Why, a plot point about that featured...
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
How many teeth do you want to swallow before you admit that you're hiding?
Say now, no need to get tough. You saw through my ruse, fine. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Sure, the ads for not so woolly cow color laws no prefer quoting oblique passages from impenetrable books. So he's a victim to Auntie's Choice products.
Why, they are certainly inspiring. There's this one character who just laughs at Dane. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am
I'm
exceedingly
deeply involved
skilled
in all
at
manner
keeping
of
secrets.
clandestine efforts. I suppose one might call me a provocateur. I am absolutely not here on... yeah.
You cannot hide the truth from me, for I am too savvy.
He
Now,
believes I'm part
do
of
tell,
Auntie's
what is the
Choice.
latest word from the field? Of course. Hey, why hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies?
What's your role here
my
again?
assigned profession once was automech tallier, but Vigilant Hogarth tasked me to maintain the morale of other subjects by reading inspiring words from the Sovereign. I have become quite, of course. Hey there, go-getter.
Individualists within Auntie's Choice.
So
Though
he-
don't fret, the system is resilient.
He's a fan of Auntie's Choice, is what I'm assuming.
More than ever, we must all do our
Let's come back in here.
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal at all times.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
What the void happened here?
You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others
Oh,
got
gosh.
concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. All right.
Alright, so she's got nothing.
Of course,
for
it's
us.
part of the Sovereign's plan.
You turned.
He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build new houses. But then, how do I cook the fish?
Oh my gosh, that's a cool painting. Whose room am I in? It's like crazy to know that there's people living lives so it's vigilant Hogarth. So good, and then there's people that are just struggling. So that's his personal room. And we don't have a key for that.
Greetings.
Hold on, vigilant Hogarth. Sorry.
Individualism ran rampant.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do serving Unit 1. Something
affirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Alright, let's go 3. I see you found that using retaining walls to hold back an ocean really ends well.
I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives.
I'm sure staying in the ruins of a city will show them.
That is unlikely, as they are too ignorant to see our society was built from the bedrock up through the vision of our matriarch. Dude, we all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all, unlike those corporate colonies where it's every person for themselves.
Does everyone feel that way? What about people at the bottom of society? Better structure for the rich, maybe? I doubt the workers think that's perfect. Yeah, maybe for the
How
rich.
dare you? The lower classes, as you call them, are the very heart of our society. There's naught to complain of. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our That brings me to I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved. Its people given. What?
Comestibles served.
Oh.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the we are not miracle workers, however. Without parts we need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Auto mech parts help grant you a reprieve. How exactly? Wait, did I miss a memorandum? What do you need a reprieve for anyway? Can't you just reprogram your auto mechs? Yeah,
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
I don't know, good thing to think about. Half the town is presently underwater, no getting around that.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe
if you require assistance,
every
let's
single
negotiate
person
with
here to try.
Let's go 2.
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer.
I need a way into Vox Relay, don't ask me why.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, in exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide a dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Alright, I'm going my way.
Farewell now.
Okay.
Why? Because the
What's up with all the markers in here now? Seek assistance and overturn the vigilant Hogarth. Oh, something happened. So you can help you to get inside the thing. Okay. The saga of malfunctioning mechanicals. So now we gotta find a way in there. What is that? Search the automech. Find ARC access credentials. Okay. So he the guy here, Vigilant Hogarth, he's the kind of guy that now wants to do, now has good intentions to bring the town back to its former glory, and that he'll take the fault for it. That's from what I'm understanding. All right, let's look at the region map. All right, let's fast travel to Sweet Spire Grove, because now we have to go over there to get our credentials, and then we can hop on into the mech center or whatever, and then maybe end the episode there. This will be a long one for sure, so I hope you guys are still sticking with me here. Alrighty, so we're getting close to it. It's over there now, but there's this building here, or a lot of buildings here actually, that seem to have been abandoned. I think this is like the place of the farmers. Because, well, that door is locked up, but there's a paper on the door. Dearest friends and esteemed companions, it's a goodbye letter. As of late, it has come to my attention that I usually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I didn't initially consider submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Huh. William Taberson. So this person left Auntie's Choice to pursue... left the Protectorate to pursue life in Auntie's Choice. Good for you, I guess. Now there's a building here with Redactor Kenzel. Alright, who are you, Redactor Kenzel?
Oh, what's this? Non-Protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
I'm an Earth Director agent in pursuit of a wanted fugitive.
Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial. Which most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blank. You travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles.
Depends on the assignment.
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on during recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable... Oh, to the point then. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly has been... Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, stay true, outsider.
Gosh, so now she... Collectible quest. Oh my gosh, now she's someone that's gonna want me to find books all around the area to collect one volume of Science Adventures Quarterly and return it to her. Do I have one by chance? Mag picks. Earth Director propaganda cartridge. Okay. Bring redact. Okay, hold on. We're not doing that quest right now, though. We're doing this one. But we're gonna go into her home. She's got a decently sized home, ain't gonna lie. Order of the Ascendant. So she has a lot of like contraband here. The Omniplausible Adventures of Commander Zane and Buddy. We're not gonna steal her bits. Alright, ma'am, so I'm gonna give you the privilege of not being robbed by me. So let's keep adventuring down that way. Oh gosh, we just stumbled upon a Raptidon hunter. Oh, come on guys, come on guys. Oh crap, there's another one. I don't see it anymore.
Free hole in the head.
Thing turned invisible. Y'all saw that? Alright, so we're like in Raptidon country. Yo. Man, this game is big. All these different areas is insane. Crap, another Raptidon.
Seems
Two
nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Raptidons. Alright, I've got an answer to those. Inventory. My triple barrel shotgun. I don't know which gun to really use for this. Let's go with the triple barrel. Alright, come over here, dude.
Engaging.
Goes down. Where's this one at? I don't see it, guys. Yeah, stay down. Dang, they turn invisible. That's like scary. Oh, fireworks or something going off in this building. Prism repeating rifle in short rounds. Alright, is this the gun that we gotta use then? Yeah, we'll replace our own. Oh my gosh. RIP, homie. Crude biomass. Again, I don't really craft. The doors and bars shut. Oh shoot! Wrapped it on juvenile. Yeah, what are these crates here for? Alright, so we'll go in there eventually. Holy smokes, they were security. I'll just take it because I don't want to accidentally leave behind a book that lady wants. Wait, hold on. Can I sell my junk? Alright, what are some things I don't really use? All the craftable components. Mag pigs, bypass shunt. Sell this. Magnets. Lubricant. Crude biomass. And that's it, really. Oil. Cloth. We're about to find out if this creature is in here. Shoot. Oh my gosh, all these rounds. What are you preparing me for, game? Oh, they're all in there. Barracks, observational reports. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. Adams confessed he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being washed, but then newly installed two-way glass. Oh.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
So this is something that we can use. Okay, so we've opened the door. But I think some of those... Guys, help me out, help me out, help me out! Ow, ow, ow. Oh my gosh. I don't think this gun does damage to those things, to be honest. Peacekeeper armor. Hold up now. Compared to this. Both really the same, but I kind of like the look of this one. Oh man, your ring. Turn off the radio. Leave the bracelet there. Plated bandolier. I'll leave it there. Oh, we could have just climbed up and shot them from below. I didn't even realize that. Alright, well, let's come over here where the shooting was happening.
Ain't as tough as you thought.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Alright, I'm right here. I might come inside with you, okay? What's up?
You ain't got what I need. You can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Dropped? Is the warning or some kind of hunter?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself, me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behavior, which is why I gotta ask. What are you doing here?
The leader of West Point asked me to find something here. The same stuff. Yeah.
Huh. I heard there were some survivors still holed up over there. I can understand them looking for help, though. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now,
Enhanced Soldier?
Troubleshooter. So long as you don't impede my work or break this. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
Paperwork.
When there's paperwork, there's enemy secrets. And dropping Raptidons on the place is a quick way to stop any personnel keen on destroying those secrets. It's a kinder fate than if they survived.
Oh, if they dropped
Allowing
those
us to walk
creatures
off
here
with
on
this
purpose?
intel would surely land any survivor in front of the firing squad. Or sentimental
And the
refreshment.
information here must be really valuable.
Mm-hmm. This place is an archive of protectorate censorship. If it's been sanitized, censored, or rewritten, and apparently there's some highly sensitive intel about mental refreshment hereabouts. The minister sent me here to find it.
I'm surprised you send the graphs to soldier here. I don't think I've seen many of you around here. Yeah.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their
I gotta
backs.
ask, what's your third arm do? I definitely remember something this gross. Let me
Sorry.
confine this conversation.
Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright.
And now
For
looking
now.
for a chance to prove them wrong. Is that about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving my... Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky
You mentioned
ones.
an enhanced soldier division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean that they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folk. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked her for help? Yeah.
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else.
Sure, the contract
But
can stop you
she
from...
also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Yeah,
Get
leave
the
us here.
feeling you will. Oh, now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Yeah, really, she could join us if she doesn't really like it over there. We've got rooms in our ship.
Enthusiastically emphasizing unfriendliness.
Ow.
How are
Ow.
you still upright over there?
We're done? Give me your shells.
Confronting threat.
The ideals are ready to waste them. Or their command.
Yeah, watch out there, guys. Seems like fire seems to be like the good weapon. Niles, you're a crazy dude. Valerie, did you get it? No, but I did. Let's do one of our health thingies. Gosh. Oh, dang it. I meant to eat that. Hold on. Inventory, food. Got a lot of apples too. Let's find out what secrets they've got held up in here. Give me the rounds. Trooper. Nice, now we got the whole fit. Man, I like the power up from that helmet, but I don't know. We'll go with this one. Ooh, what's up with the song change? Let's go hop. Gosh, you're a big beast. Distraction device. Distraction device. Seems like I asked you to use some of those. Let's use this computer. Sensors tasks. Falling retreat from 3 6 missing, 1 wound. 1 wounded. We're just gonna see all these. Six. We got the credentials. Ooh, and we leveled up. Maybe that, and then medical, and then no skills yet. I guess no perks, right? No perks yet. I didn't know you guys could level up. Okay, ignores a portion of target's armor. Let's go with this one. And Valerie. Ooh, I like this one. Alright. So can I fast travel now? Oh, I can't fast travel. I'm in a building. Let's get out of here then. Shoot, how do I get in there? This door's barred shut. Dang it. I wanted to try going in there. Door's barred shut. Oh, but we can drop in from above. Good eye, good eye, good eye. So let's go back up the ladder. Oh my gosh, I miss. Jump. Oh, there's one more level above I didn't even notice. Leave all that there. I don't care about that. Oh my gosh, I almost missed all this here. Another one? Oh my gosh. Gosh dang, there's so many. And then there's more up that way too. Regal tarts. Give me the grenades. And sanitizer cords. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's a lot of reading, I know, but I just want to continue playing the game. Security bourbon. No. I'll take the bits. I think that's it for this level. So now we just keep advancing. Can't believe I fell, guys. Can't believe I fell. Nice. Got the last one. Looks like I did good damage there. Why haven't I been using the shotgun the whole time? Pancakes, I'm good without those. Oh, actually I could eat some of those. Give me the rounds. Keep the radio off. Gosh, this gun is good. Wait, what was the point of coming this way? Oh my gosh, there's nothing up here? I mean, maybe there, right? But hold on, before I leave, gotta make sure we scanned all this area. Whoa, give me your shells. I guess we drop down. Mac pick. We'll leave that there. I think we're actually making progress to the spot I wanted to go into. Right here. Administrative reports. New Horizons for mental refreshment. Do not spare the whatever. The reason why I like to look at those and not read is because if we look at them, it means our character gained the knowledge and then we can use it later on. So I'll only pick up what's really necessary. Infantry cap, which I think we already have one of those. Lucky sprat foot. Seems like he wasn't actually lucky, so I'm gonna be with it. Alright, now we're good to go. We've cleared it out. Where was the way out? Oh, here it was. Nice, we outside. So now we can fast travel to this place. But now I think we're at a point, guys, where we can end the episode. So I'm gonna leave it here because this was a really long one, 2 hours. That's a very long time for me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is a fun one, a lot of talking, but we did get some progress done. We learned a lot more than before. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out and bye.